Okay? That's not that long ago, man. You got people to here to this day that can explain that situation. Or they were 5 years old, or they were 7 years old during that time, man, that are still walking this earth, man. Alright? Egypt building in Napoleon, that's long ago, man. That's far. Rome, when they had Julius Caesar, that's far. You niggas act like that Will Brown situation was that type of era, man. That wasn't that type of era. That happened a few months ago. And you act like that hatred just diminished. That hatred don't diminish. They have a certain level of power where we have a certain stigmatism. Goes back to the word stigmata, which means mark, okay? Or is this identification, right? That we're a bunch of animals and barbarians and we don't know how to act. But here it is in history, the so-called white man's a real barbarian, man. He's a real menace to society, man. He's a real devil, man. Alright? But they sit there, in any little thing that you Jakes do, us Jakes do, for us being out here, we don't know the Bible. We're cursing and yelling and doing all this like we have no intelligence, man. We study these scriptures heavy, man. Okay? But in the so-called white man's out there, they ain't gonna give you the respect. We don't want their respect, of course, but they're not gonna give you the respect, and they're gonna implement that stigmata that's upon us, that we don't know a damn thing and we barbarians, man. The same motherfuckers that took down Rome, they claimed as barbarians, that was Jakes, man. Okay? You might have a couple Edomites here and there, and other tribes, but there was a bunch of Jakes that took Rome down, man. Okay? That they claimed as what? Barbarians, man. That's what they do now. So think, just hypothetically, think if you go 20, 40 years down the line, 100 years down the line, I'll say that, and the so-called white man still ruling, hypothetically, then they'll have a history that barbarians were in slavery. That barbarians did these uproars and riots. Why do they do that? So you can't identify who did it, man. You'd say, oh, barbarians did it. You don't know what race did it. You don't know. You say barbarians came from Carthage and brought all them elephants that had intentions on Hannibal, had intentions on breaking down Rome. They said that was barbarians, but they ain't gonna tell you that was Israelites, man. Barbarians is a general word, man. Okay? Like saying minorities. You know? Or no-gooders. No do-gooders. Things of that nature, man. Okay? You have more of that?
Yeah, just a little bit. It says, verse 12, but I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra.
Yep. The Most High shall send a fire upon Teman. What is Teman? That's talking about the city of Edom, man. Which is basically talking about an Edomite city, man. Whoever said it borders up is a place of wickedness, you know? Let's get to Obadiah, man. Alright? Because today, you know, we're the only group, we the only people that got the spirit, that have the spirit to curse out this damn devil. We're not gonna be out here saying the so-called white man ain't the so-called white man ain't our enemy, man. And try to imply that on our whole household, like Polite says. Okay? Go your ass back to Egypt and reclaim Egypt. Cause guess what? The so-called white man, after we didn't took y'all down through trying to escape, the so-called white man took y'all shit, man. Okay? The so-called white man had y'all shit. That's why half the shit y'all. That's why Arabs are in y'all land right now, man. Okay? That's why you're not there. Okay? Because the so-called white man pushed you out. But the so-called white man ain't your enemy. Anybody that is an opposing threat is an enemy, man. Okay? And for you to say that, you're basically disowning all the actions that the so-called white man did to Jake, man. Or Egyptologists, quote unquote. Okay? But what he did to y'all niggas in Egypt was, that was Egyptians. That was the Sudanese, man. Okay? It ain't you niggas that's in West Africa, man. Nigga that came from the Congo and all other areas, man. Okay? They ain't you niggas. The Sudanese are the real Egyptians, man. Alright? Africans don't accept you niggas as Africans. And you niggas ain't got a damn African in your fucking group, man.
Exactly.
You know? That's the heart of Africa right there, man. It's a fact they're African. Okay? And you ain't got a damn African in your group. It's a bunch of you niggas, man. Okay? You're being rebellious to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and that's why he got to destroy you niggas, man. Because here it is. You swear up and down that you're African, but don't got no African wife. Alright? Don't got no African friends. As far as no African associates. No African speakers. None of that, man. It's all niggas, man. It's all nigga women and niggas. It's basically it's all Israelites, man. You know why? Because it's spiritual that you fuck with your own, man. But but it's spiritual also, but the fact remains, while you trying to fuck with your own, you still trying to fuck with something else, man, because you don't want to accept the scriptures right now, man. You know why? Because the scriptures make you a low individual, man. The scriptures in this society put you at a lower state. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery. What the rappers always say is fuck this person, fuck this woman, fuck that woman. If you don't do that, you're lame. In this society, the Bible brings you to a lower state. Alright? So that's why y'all want to get into these other doctrines and other religions, man. You know, of course y'all don't exercise. You know, I say that for these onlookers, you know. But as far as polite, he doesn't exercise adultery, so to speak. But I'm gonna say he doesn't exercise because he does it the right way. He practiced polygamy. Okay, what you get that from Israel, man. Alright? You got asked for something, right? Okay, yeah.
From the top.
Yeah, nah, like chapter 3, I believe.
Verse 3?
Yeah. Verse 3, Salaki.
Obadiah, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Yeah, the pride of Esau's heart have deceived himself, man. Okay, go ahead.
Thou that...
What's going on? We read in the Bible letting the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans know that they're the true children of Israel according to the Bible. And since it's Black History Month, we're going over the fact that there's a person called Will Brown that was lynched here dramatically. Shot over 100 times, hung, lit on fire, and dragged around town for 4 hours by the so-called white man. And that was less than 100 years ago. And today our people saying the so-called white man is cool. Your grandmother could tell that story. So that ain't that far back, okay? And our people want to acknowledge that that's cool now, that you could be friends with an enemy. And that we're out here letting our people know that we have enemies. That's the fact. You got friends and you have enemies. And our main enemy is the so-called white man, and he's the one that's putting us in this. That's why we're in ghettos to this day, okay? Only way you could be in this society is you act like it. You can't be yourself. We can't go on our job wearing this. This is the law according to the Bible, that we wear our garments for our fringes and our borders, but the so-called white man will not allow that. It's a law that we're supposed to have our beards, but the so-called white man won't allow that. Okay? But at the end of the day, like we said, the so-called white man is our enemy and he's keeping us under oppression. You know, you watching the movies back in the day, they say, oh, we caught in the system. It's true. It is true. But you niggas are too lazy to stand up and make a difference. Like them so-called white men, the 4,000 white men that took out Will Brown. They showed you how it was done. That's how you make something happen, man. That's how you make shit happen. Okay? You make things happen by making it happen. When they went, 4,000 crackers went and took that man, lynched him and shot him 400 times. When Mike Brown got shot, y'all supposed to do the same damn thing. Okay? Before y'all come in and speak up against us and say that we're out our minds for doing what we're doing, but y'all ain't got the balls to go into assault one damn cracker, man. Okay? But y'all want to talk shit about the men of the Lord. That's why the Lord gonna kill y'all niggas, man. It's insurmountable evidence on you 2/3 and you damn crackers and you damn heathens on why y'all should be in slavery and or put to death, man. And annihilated in a genocidal, in a genocide type of fashion. Okay? Go ahead.
The pride of thine heart, Obadiah verse 3.
Right?
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
You have the pride of thine heart. The so-called white man has a level of pride right now. He think he can't be touched. That's what the scripture said. Even when he's brought to a lower state, he's still not going to believe in the Lord. That's what the scripture said. Okay? Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
So-called white man. All right, now let's bring past to present. Okay? In the past, he dwelt in Idumea, and then he got pushed off into the Caucasus Mountains. Those both, Idumea, definitely, when they had their proper establishment, they dwelt in the clefts of the rocks. And then in Caucasus Mountain, they got pushed there against their will, which still was the clefts of the rocks. In this society, it's all concrete everywhere. Why? Because they're used to that, man. All right. And for number two, they got skyscrapers that are examples of clefts of the rock, man. Okay? That's an example. They dwell in the clefts of the rock. They like to be in high places, man. Because that's that mountain type of life. The word Caucasian goes back to mountain dweller, man. A Caucasus goes back to mountain dweller. I don't care what you say. You can say it means land dweller. It means rock dweller, man. Okay, it goes all the way back to it. Once you break Caucasus down, it deals with rock. It deals with inhabitant. And then once you do inhabitant, it just means dweller, man. So when these crackers get on the comment board, Caucasus Mountain mean this and that. Man, once you really go into that fucking word, it means cave dweller, man. Rock dweller, cave dweller, same damn thing, man. Okay? When you make a rock house your home, that's a damn cave, man. I don't care how you put it. Okay?
Like an ice home is an igloo. Shit,
yeah, ice home is an igloo, you know? A home a home that's not made of wood, stone, that's made of water, frozen water. A frozen water home. It's a fucking igloo, man. It's a frozen water house.
You got log cabins.
You know?
It's straight logs. It ain't shaved down to have beams and all of that. It's a straight log, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, whose habitation is high.
Whose habitation is high. Go ahead.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Yeah, and the so-called white man is very proud to the point he reflects his mentality. Okay? That's why they want them skyscrapers, the biggest building in the world. All right? Because that represents their power, man. It says that in Wisdom of Solomon. Let us build monuments. You know what I'm saying? For our remembrance. Because ain't nobody gonna remember the double, man. Only thing gonna remember for being a double, but they're not gonna remember your accomplishments, man. Because your accomplishments ain't shit, man. All right, go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Yep, though they exalt themselves as an eagle, because the eagle is a proud bird. It flies higher than every other bird. That's why this place is right there, American National Bank. And what's their symbol? An eagle. Okay, that's their symbol, an eagle. American National Bank. Okay, you don't see no pelican. You don't see no scorpion. You don't see a snake. You don't see an owl. You don't see a panda. You don't see none of that. You see an eagle. Why is that? Because that's their representation, man. That's them. They think they fly high. They chose that bird. It's not like they said, oh, we need a mascot. Eagle. You know, and it was eagle. No. They thought of this, man. Methodically, man. Okay?
If they loved you niggas so much, they should have chose a panda. You got black and white, you know, everybody coming together type thing.
Yeah, they should have chose a panda. Alright, go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle,
right,
and though thou set thy nest among the stars,
then set their nest among the stars. That's talking about outer space.